Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be talking about a live sale that Rhonda at Junk Journal Diva, and she has two channels, Junk Journal Diva and Fox House Creations, where she does miniatures. So she asked me to help her Saturday with a live sale that she's doing, number one, to Destash, and number two, to help pay for her brother's services. So bless her heart. So I'm honored to help her with that, and I hope you can join us Saturday. So I have offered to help. I figured I'd just help mod, but then, I can sell stuff too, and then I will contribute to her cause, okay? So, and I might do giveaways and stuff, I don't know. I'll probably do some giveaways, okay? But I wanted to show you some ideas that I had for envelope journals. That's something that I've made for a couple reasons. Number one, it's a nice introduction to journals. Number two, it's a good way to use up my stash because I have bought paper in bulk of all kinds. And I get it from Amazon Warehouse, and if you know about it, I have a whole playlist on Amazon Warehouse. You need to know about it. And number three, I think it makes a nice gift because of my stash. I only charge $10 for these, and I've made lots. And I don't have any made now, but I was just going to show you some of my supplies and options that I can offer for these. So I just used two envelopes attached together. And then we just did a live today showing how to make these. And then I open them on the outside, so they're the outside are pockets. And then I make a folder, and I add just a few embellishments and washi and stuff here and there. And I hand sew them. And I just lightly decorate them. And like here's an envelope, tip out with the card. And here is some more paper, just a little colored paper to use as note pages. Here's a little heart as a pocket with a heart in it. Here's a couple of tags. And that's a pocket I designed on the Cricut. So, and I made another one. I'm just showing you the kind of ideas you get. I made a bunch of these cards. And then I made that butterfly on the Cricut. Here's another folder. This one isn't decorated. But they have, I usually use some kind of colored paper. This is lined paper, and it's nice because it doesn't have the margins or the holes. Here's graph paper, more colored. I have a couple of kinds of children's elementary paper. I've got this big graph paper. I've never seen anyone use that. It's 1x1 grid. Here's more lined paper. I have that in white and newsprint color. You can see the different colors of that. White and newsprint, different elementary, yellow, and it doesn't have the holes, so it's nice. So this is just a basic envelope journal. I attach them, and then I cover the outside with smaller decorative piece of paper, and the inside I cover it with one big piece of cardstock to cover the whole inside. And then I don't glue the whole thing down it, so then that makes a full pocket on the outside. And like I said, we did a live today showing how to make these. This is the one I did on the live. Inside I just used note paper, colored note pages. And again, I used smaller pieces of decorative paper and then one sheet of cardstock to line the inside. Okay? And then this is just an example of how I lightly decorate them. Okay. Then I made another one. I was just going to show you my options. This has stickers on it, and then I used green cardstock to line it. And I don't know if I cut that one yet. Okay. And then these are all of the papers I have. Like here's red and blue elementary, plain blue elementary, yellow lined without holes, white lined without margins or holes, newsprint colored without margins or holes. This is just a buff that I bought. I had a bunch of that color. This is like a construction weight. It's really a nice textured. These are the different colors of cardstock I have. I have ivory, pink, green, and salmon. I have this salmon color too that I love. And I've lined a bunch of those. And usually what I do is I match this inside color cardstock to the folder. Whatever folder I use, I match the lining and the folder are the same cardstock. Like this one is green, so I would use a green folder in that. Okay. Here is the big grid paper and regular graph paper. And then I can make these to order. I was just going to show you some ideas on different. I've got a lot of new decorative papers from Temu. And then they're smaller, right? But then, like, if I inked the edges, I still think that would be pretty. Don't you think? To ink the edges and then use a smaller paper, decorative paper to cover it. And then I've got, like, that one. And then I've got this that I would trim down. And then this. Isn't that gorgeous? And this. See, if I inked it and then trimmed it down to be that size. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show you that on every one. But you can see that that would be a pretty decorative paper to cover the outside of the envelope. And then, of course, I would join them and then cover the inside with a piece of cardstock. But I just was showing you that even though my paper is smaller, I will either use a colored envelope or ink the edges. And then here is, I've got so many envelopes. And then I've got different pretty papers that would just be gorgeous on them. See? So you can have your choice of, I've got 2 shades of pink. So like here or here. You know? And then I've got 2 shades of yellow. I'll show you in my box in a second. So see, we've got that, or that. Isn't that pretty? Or that. So, you know, just these kinds of ideas. Here's a lighter yellow. So then, see, I've got lots of decorative papers. I got these mirror ones. And the butterfly ones. I've got all these from Temu. Here's like a... That's kind of like a Tiffany blue. Looky there. Isn't that pretty? Or that one. And then here's like a blue. And then I just went through and was picking out papers to show you what kind of work I would do. I only charge $10 a piece for these, so I'm not going to, you know, like take custom orders. But if you tell me a color you like, you know, I can accommodate that. Looky here. Isn't that pretty? And then, like I said, I just got all these from Temu. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't really take custom orders for, you know, like making a $10 journal, but I can, you know, you can tell me a color that you would like. Looks like that goes that way. See, I have a couple colors of each. And then look how pretty that is. Okay. And then I have, put those back together. And then I have lots and lots and lots of papers. I got a lot of these from Allie. And any of them that I have 2 pieces of, so I can do matching covers. You know, That's a darker rose. This is Lovely Garden. That's Unicorn. Enjoying the fragrance. You know, that's just a lot of pretty colors. This one's bright colors. This one's cherry ripe, and it has like just a lot of red and teal colors. I have all of these from Colorbach. You know, they have so many colors. Every color. And here's gray. Lots of those. And then I just got this 8x8 one from Teresa. That would make fun journals covers. Look how pretty. So these would make fun journal covers. And then, like, I have everything. I buy so much in bulk. That's why I can afford to do these for $10. Like, here are my envelopes. You know, that's a lot of envelopes. So that's why I can afford to do these for, you know, that price. Okay. I also have, let me set all those aside so they don't get damaged. I also have some journals made. I made these years ago. I'm not gonna flip through them. I've got a video on them. I can link the video. But I call them rainbow journals. And I did them. In the beginning, I watercolored on them. You know, I did a lot. I did a whole lot to these. And I made most of these elements myself. Like those are die cuts, you know. And that's die cut. This, I designed the paper. I had yellow, I picked the colored paper to match the journal, and then I designed that rainbow graphic for the inside. I made these by hand, you know. I designed this paper in every color. I have something on every page. They all have lots of stuff, you know, lots of stamping. I just had a lot of fun with them. Look how cute. I designed that on the Cricut. So I just have, I just did lots and lots to all of them. Added matching charms and stuff. Added lots of flip outs and notebooks. I printed on file folder for the cover. This is a die I have that makes little tab sets, you know, and like I made little flips and little, look here, little envelopes. And then I sewed them all together in different ways, but they all have this on the cover. And then in the beginning, I made everything red. So I made this set to prove I could make other stuff besides red. Like, look how cute. And then I just crocheted that one. I don't know where that went. And then they all have tip outs. Lots of stuff going on. Look how cute. I watercolored on all of them. I designed paper for all of them. I decorated like crazy. And these I'm only going to sell for $25. I originally had them for $30. And I think that will include shipping. Because I don't know what I'm going to do about shipping. I'll have to look it up. But I tried to embellish them a lot. And I added matching charms and lots of envelopes. And I made those tags in every color. That was a lot. And just lots and lots and lots. This is when I was new to making journals. There's an envelope. There's a layered tag. So just, and see, like all that is only half of one signature. You know, it's still going. Here's more narrow paper and wider paper, and I lined them with washi. I thought those looked really neat. And this, see, it's got orange pages. This, I used all the scrap to make notebooks and then other notebooks. You know, I just used everything I could in the beginning, you know, when you're learning. Like here, little envelopes. Look how cute. So, I haven't looked at these for a while. Here, I put rainbow pages in all of them. Those were stuck together at the top because they were a notepad. And look how cute. So anyway, I don't know where that went. There, we'll just stick it in there because I doubt it went on the front pocket. And okay, I'm gonna go quicker now. Here's pink again with the front, and then it's got all the pink, everything. Look, I really went, I did a lot to these. It took a long time. See, I watercolored. That's watercolored plain paper. That's watercolored. That's watercolored. So these never have sold. There's a bunch of die cuts. You know, that's watercolor graph paper. You know, they're just lots and lots to them. And, oh, did I get interrupted? In the beginning, I made everything red, so I made these trying to prove I could do something other than red. So there, that's that die set. It was fun to go, and this one, it looks like I crocheted shut. And it's got a flip out. And see, everything I just layered and filled it up, you know? Look how cute. And I did them all a little different. This one, I think I started using big tags. This I used blue and white baker's twine. That's a cardboard tag set. This is another tag set. You know, washi on all of it. There's blue paper. See, I recolored my design of paper for every journal. This is just scrap pages that are trimmings, you know. So you can't waste that. You have to. Here's a hook with blue heart and pearl on it. It's more watercolor. Here's this tag set. I made that for all of them. One night I was doing stuff and the power was out. So I lit a candle and kept crafting. And I made those in every color that night, I remember. Lots of stickers. Lots of washi. Lots of tip outs. Lots of paper clips with dangles. Oh, that's pretty. And it's got graph paper inside. Oh, look, cute. Here's a tiny envelope. So I will probably offer these for sale Friday or Saturday with Wanda. Because I don't really have much for sale. Like I said, I can make envelope journals in, this is pretty. It was fun to go through my stuff and find everything I had of all the colors, you know? That, I remember that was a lot of fun. That's pretty. Is it okay to say your own stuff is pretty? This was originally a purple sheet of scrapbook paper, and I scanned it and recolored it for every journal. So I recolored that for every journal. I watercolored for every journal. And I did the green pages in every journal, or the colored pages in every journal. And then I just did lots and lots of, you know, stuff. Here's more little tiny envelopes on a belly band. Here's another charm. That's what are those? Are the, you know, the bulb shaped charms. There's a green flower on a green paper clip. So there's, you know, I tried to make sure every pocket had something. I used different shades of the same color. Look how cute. Little frog. I know that I like red, so if somebody, and this had tiny trim edging that I found, that's a waterfall. But I love red, so if somebody has a favorite color, I celebrate the heck out of it. You know, this got to be a lot. Let's see, it's a little notebook. Then it has a back, it has this corner piece that wrapped around the back, and I put tags in that. And then this was a little notebook of the trimmings. So, you know, that kind of stuff takes time, you know, and it's a lot of work. And like here on these pockets, I stamped along them, you know. I tried to do as much as I could, it looks like. Oh, here is a page of my design that's green. So I recolored that for every journal, too. See, and there's a green bulb thing with green pearly heart and bead. There's a water butterfly die cut. There's some trimmings that I made a little notebook. Here I lined the back of the doily with a piece of green. And here is, again, the two different widths of pages with different washies, and I think those look neat. More green paper. Here's more. This has, every journal has this too, with the matching paper, and then I hand created that on PowerPoint, so I had the right colors that I wanted. So there. These I'll probably offer for sale Saturday too. And I'm uncertain what I'll charge. Probably $25, and that one I crocheted too. Probably $25, I'm uncertain. I'll probably just give a break and just charge like $3 or $5 for shipping, you know. But they've all been packaged in these envelopes since I made them. So they've been protected. They haven't been in the elements or anything, you know, or haven't been. So they're protected. They've been protected all this time. So there's my rainbow journals. I would be sad to see them go, but I don't need to hoard them. So I would sell them if somebody wanted them. And they're all just a little different, just more of the same, you know. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And please join us Saturday. And like I said, it's for Rhonda to help her Destash and raise money for her brother's services. So, bless her heart. And I'm honored to help her with that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And see you Saturday. Love you. Bye.